This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Indiana Pacers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. You look at Indiana. Well, they have seized home court. They orchestrated the upset in Game 1. No matter what happens tonight, Greg, they can rest on that.
I mean, it was a huge shift in this series, an accomplishment you would obviously be proud of, but hey, they still got a long way to go. If they get scorched in Game 2, all the momentum heads back the other direction, and as we've seen, home court can't always save them.
It can't, but momentum sometimes can.
Here. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force, throw that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Halliburton hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Holmgren. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
It's tipped. At the top of the key, Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's Nembhard on the wing. It's over Dort. That's short off the rim.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Williams has got 5 now. The Pacers have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Now left to the wing. It's up a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Outside, Dort. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this boy. Man.
Now, Nembhard. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Dort passes to Williams. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Williams' shot is off. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That puts them in the lead.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Now you look at Hartenstein, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Thunder shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. First one falls for him. On the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. In the corner, it's Toppin. Down low, and stolen by Caruso. And the Thunder pushing it up now. The shot by Williams, no good. Indiana trailing here. Siakam inside the three-point line. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Pass to Joe. Back to Williams. Over Mathurin. Williams gets the bucket. 9 points for Williams.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And a wide open look for Siakam. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Siakam. And a miss there off the inbound. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Here's Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Toppin gets to McConnell. Siakam sets a screen for McConnell. Here's Toppin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. He finishes with 9 points. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Indiana. Chapman is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Halliburton into the two-guard. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And it's good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night. Pacers trail by 3. Toppin with it. Hasn't made one yet. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Count that one.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Tapping a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Toppin on the assist by McConnell.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Floats it up for Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
McConnell, no good that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on McConnell. Back to Joe. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Toppin. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Off target from outside. Now Joe. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on McConnell. Outside Williams. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Bryant's shot is off. Mathurin against Caruso. It's Joe on the wing. Caruso looking for an opening. Good on the three-point shot. Caruso's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Mathurin. Bryant with a screen for Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Thunder leading by 8. Right at the free throw line. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. To end the cold streak. And Halliburton with the layup. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Timeout. Makes him a cagey scorer.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Nesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pacers trail by 6. Siakam finds Turner. outside Mathurin. Neesmith, the pass to Mathurin. Beyond the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder lead by 6. Outside, Dort. Williams with a clean look. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 12.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Out to the right wing. Jacks up a three. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here's Mathurin. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pacers trail by 11. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Pass to Mathurin. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Now Nembhard, defended by Caruso. Drains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got his third basket of the night right there.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. You're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Now here's Williams. 12 points for him. Fades back. That one misses. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Thunder. They're up by 7. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause for the position center.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, everyone is talking about their Game 1 victory. You think they can take the first 2 on the road?
Well, props to them for getting it done, and that first game especially. I think they can do it again, Ernie.
Well, they'll have to keep up that intensity, play sharp, and if they can, wow, headed home up to none. They'll be sitting in a great, great spot.
They would indeed. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Neesmith covering, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Halliburton hits them both.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's the reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And they pick up 2. George got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Halliburton for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Shoots it. The Pacers pull it in.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Indiana again missing.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. On the 3 off target.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Got that one up quick. Neesmith has got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Well, you look at Neesmith, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
He is having so much success from beyond the 3-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
From the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein up top. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Turner. And here is Neesmith. Turner with his screen on Williams. Here's Neesmith. And Indiana, another 3.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Holmgren. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. And it's sent back by Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. 5 on the clock from outside the arc. That shot off.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
A strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Here's Halliburton. He's got 11. Nembhard with it. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Offline with his 3.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Wiggins is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Caruso. Nembhard covering. Williams for 3. Score the basket is 5th in the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Halliburton with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Siakam for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got 13.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Halliburton against Caruso. Missed inside.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Dort misses. Pacers trail by 7. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Halliburton missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
13 fouls. Substitution on the court.
Here is Williams. He's got 15. Williams a screen. Fires the 3. A shot by Williams, no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. They've got Bryant. He'll be topping out there with Bennedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the corner. Halliburton for three. That's good. And it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the layup. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Halliburton. And he gets the bucket. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Some nice passing here by Indiana. There's a screen by Toppin. And it's Halliburton missing.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you got to make it.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Shot missing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Williams against Bryant. Bryant sets the screen for Mathurin. And good that time. Mathurin's got his first points of the game.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. He's going to ride him as far as he can take him.
It's to Halliburton. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Martinstein's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Siakam for 3. That ball is nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton outside. Right wing. Green by Siakam. Neesmith. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Outside, Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Siakam finds Nembhard. Now, here's Neesmith. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Right block shot. And that one hits back iron. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Neesmith. He's started by Williams. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Pass to Siakam. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got 19 points.
Massive move there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made the big moments.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Money!
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Siakam misses.
Tell you what, the defense is lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Second team foul.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Trailing by 5. Halliburton inside the three-point line. No good there off the double clutch. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the offender. Williams taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 6. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Good! And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And the Pacers call time here. 3 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Well, this isn't ideal. They've got to make a 3, then foul, and hope for some help with some free throw misses, and then make another 3.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. The shot will not fall. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go,
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Indiana Pacers have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Thunder? The NBA postseason coming up next.
Welcome to the NBA Finals here on 2K Sports. This series is all tied in one apiece. Could not be more closely fought. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter, and the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2, and it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. You take a look at the Thunder. Having split the first 2 at home, they've relinquished home court advantage. They look to take it back tonight.
Yeah, and at this point, it's anyone's to claim. The kind of back-and-forth series you hope for. Tonight will be pivotal.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Halliburton, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
First team foul. At the line for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 to shoot. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. And Turner with the block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. EA?
And Allie, thank you for that. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Siakam for 3. The Pacers again can't hit. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. It's Dort on the wing. Started by Nembhard. Now Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Dort outside. Back to Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Turner. Now here's Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Halliburton, no good.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Turner.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Nesmith's shot is off.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Now here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Defended by Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Nesmith. Driving to the basket and stolen by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. No problem from Hartenstein as he finishes at the rim.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Turner. Still without a bucket. Pass to Halliburton. The three is up. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Now this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Siakam, that's good.
Well, you love the confidence of Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. A minute and a half left in the first. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Holmgren. Back to Hartenstein. Takes the 3. Indiana with a rebound. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
No good on the free throw. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. And he's good on the second.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Caruso outside. Williams against Mathurin. The kick out to Wiggins. Down it from distance.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Caruso against McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Siakam's got 6.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Count the basket.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
There's a screen by Toppin. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Thunder up 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Alex Caruso. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in a shooting guard. He gets it in there.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Bryant. And here's Halliburton. Up top, Toppin. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Can't hit from in close. Pacers trail by 4. On the wing, Mathurin goes up on the baseline. Here's Toppin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Obi Toppin getting to his game.
The first free throw is good. Toppin hits them both.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
And Indiana with some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Joe. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
Now, we've seen this before. The aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for 2.
He does not get the second one.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 7. Back to Toppin. For 3, Mathurin. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Dort. Here's the 3. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Toppin outside. Now Nembhard. Turner with it. The 3 ball. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. On the wing, Caruso. He's covered by Mathurin. Caruso with the bucket.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside for Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
To stop the drought. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Indiana with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against Siakam. And there's the screen. Williams from long range. A rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Over Dort. The shot by Nembhard, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. It's Dort on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Williams from long range. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got his first 3 points of the game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Punches it home.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
To the paint. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Caruso. The 3. Nails it from 3. Caruso's got 7.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Neesmith, that one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hartenstein finds Caruso. Here's Williams. Neesmith covering. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Back to Siakam. Turner in the high post. Pass to Neesmith. Now here's Turner. Siakam for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for one another.
The phrase is overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight, it's right.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they say, and I don't know who they are, that a playoff series hasn't started until somebody loses at home. They've done that. So, Jet, any concern?
No, not yet. Still plenty of basketball left.
And to win tonight, you got to retake that home court advantage, and they just got to stay confident.
I like it. You guys can give me a pep talk anytime. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Haliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Dort. No points yet. Screen by Holmgren. Williams from long range. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Haliburton. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Now here's Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Rough start to the 3rd quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Here's Haliburton. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. Hartenstein with a screen on Haliburton. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Tyrese Haliburton on top. 3rd quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Nembhard. Now Nesmith. Williams defending. And Nesmith, here we go. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Outside, Williams. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Can't connect from 14.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Nesmith's got 7 points.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. For Oklahoma City, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. Look at Shai playing big inside.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. Here's Nembhard. No good with the triple.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the 3rd quarter.
Pass to Williams. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Pacers trail by 6. And here's Nesmith. Back to Haliburton. Puts up a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Holmgren. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Williams drives to the hoop. That one is off. Oh, nice D from Neesmith.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Williams.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Here's Halliburton. That one goes in. Halliburton's got 11.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Ford outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Neesmith covering. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. Looking to end this cold spell. Counted. He's got 10.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Now here's McConnell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Toppin, a screen on Caruso. Back to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display. Rises up with ease.
Wiggins outside. Here's Caruso. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
McConnell outside. Siakam right side. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Caruso. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Siakam. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
Well, a little bit of quality defense will not deter Pascal Siakam. Go to work.
Now Dort. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Dort's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The shot no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And here are the Pacers now. 9-point game. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at point guard. Halliburton for 3. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
McConnell outside. Three-pointer, Halliburton. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 5.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Indiana making a switch here. Nimhard's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Dort's checked in. Here's Wiggins. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Bryant, a screen on Dort. Inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. Takes a 3. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
And Indiana with some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for McConnell. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Nembhard outside. Turner passes to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Oklahoma City leading by 3. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Second team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. 1 shot.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The floater. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He was getting himself to the line more consistently in the first half. We'll see if he ramps his intensity back up.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers trail by 4. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Halliburton misses. The Thunder have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. And Williams punches it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Pass to Siakam for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Halliburton for 3. Ooh, a long-range missile from Halliburton.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, passing in from the outside. What a performance.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got them. another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam outside. Lets it go from deep. Tries again. And a nice layup by Turner.
Miles Turner comes up big in such a big-time moment. All right, Miles, we see you.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game. Indiana's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Launches it. The Thunder pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Williams with it. Halliburton picks him up. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
.58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Turner. And here's Halliburton. The 3. Dort grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Dort with it. From behind the arc. The rebound by Turner.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now as long as they don't lose their focus.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Pacers have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Well, if they lose tonight, the series is even going home. But if they win, they can close out at home.
In all season, they put themselves in a position to succeed, whether it's adjustments to the rotations or adjustments schematically. They've been adaptable to anything thrown at them, and we've seen that thus far here in these finals.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams for 3. Hands it from downtown.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Driving inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Siakam's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz Dort and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
He hits the second from the line. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Now you look at Hartenstein, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Thunder on D. Leading by 5. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Siakam a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Running the pick and roll with just tremendous patience and poise. Halliburton reading the defense so well. He exploited that opening.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Turner against Hartenstein. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Over Hartenstein. Turner passes to Nembhard. Misses the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assisted by
Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Halliburton. And there it is for him. 9 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 of 5.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up and banks it in.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now, here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. Nembhard's shot is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Toppin, following the score by Oklahoma City. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Joe passes to Williams. Screen by Wiggins. From 11 feet away. Just 5 on the clock. No problems knocking that one down.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
McConnell kicks to Siakam. Over in the corner, Shepard. Outside, Mathurin launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They've got Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Bryant in at center. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And you can see Joe works on this spot, prepares himself to shoot as soon as the pass is on its way.
Pacers trail by 7. Here's Halliburton. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Joe got 3 off the mark. And Indiana shooting at 50% in a decent group. Halliburton finds Mathurin. McConnell against Williams. McConnell passes to Toppin. And his 3rd shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
All the length of Thomas Bryant involved in that block.
Out to the wing. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Thomas Bryant. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 3rd.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Both shots good from the stripe. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 4. A shake. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Toppin passes to Nembhard. Poked away. Stolen by Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
Free throw good. Mathurin.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Now Toppin. Halliburton on the wing. The three. That one, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Nembhard. And here is Toppin. Back to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. It's stolen by Mathurin. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. They now take the lead. Halliburton's got the lead up to 1 now for Indiana. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Indiana making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. To the paint. Here's Williams. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Nesmith, the pass to McConnell. To the right side. And finished off by Siakam.
Yes, Spicy P. Getting up.
Oklahoma City trailing. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
McConnell against Caruso. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hartenstein.
Nice contest by Turner. One of the top interior defenders in our league. As good a shot blocker as anyone.
Back to Siakam. From deep. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead. Pass to Caruso. Holmgren with it. Scoreless thus far.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's McConnell. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dort kicks to Caruso. Pass to Williams. Front past the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Indiana Pacers.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. With the series at 2-1, they could take a commanding lead if they can get the job done tonight.
Can't be a commanding lead if they lost a game already. It needs to be more like a suggestive lead.
I don't even know where to start with that. Despite what Shaq says, if they win, they'll be in absolute control of the series.
Just so long as they're not being suggestive. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dort passes to Williams. Fires from deep. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. And it's Halliburton missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Williams' shot is off.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Nesmith finds Halliburton. Driving the lane. And he uses the glass on the lane. Halliburton's got 18 points in the game.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Second is Tyrese Halliburton.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Thunder with another miss.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And the 3 ball is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
The Pacers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 19-footer is on the money. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Pacers leading by 5. It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Dort. Outside Turner. Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Dort kicks to Williams. It's good from long range. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Has to be some expectation that Williams will take that shot. He has the green light from three-point land.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside Williams. Takes a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. It's stolen by Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from close range.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Pass to Siakam. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the left side wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, with consistency from the three-point line, Siakam becomes very scary to guard.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Indiana leading by 4. It's Turner, high post. Kicks it out to Siakam. Halliburton outside. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander, using his length to wipe away the shot.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Dort. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. A wide open look here for Caruso. No good on the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Second team foul.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Now here's Williams. He's got 11. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by Joe. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Williams looking over the floor. Williams dishes to Williams. For the tie, Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Caruso against McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Three-pointer. No good on that one. Tyrese Haliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Toppin is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Haliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Mathurin after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And it's Wiggins with the jam. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Now, here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. And Bryant kicks to McConnell. 5 to shoot. Bryant sets the screen for Haliburton. Carries it from three-point range.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Haliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. McConnell passes to Haliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Haliburton's got 13 points in the second half.
Defense doing their best to put Haliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now, here's Haliburton. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Driving in. Banked in off the glass. Haliburton's got 31 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. Dort passes to Williams. Dort attacking.
Dort not afraid to use his size and to play with that kind of physicality.
Lugans, Dort, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso.
Lugans Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. How coach told his guys, it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Hartenstein. Following the score by Tyrese Haliburton. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side. And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Over to the wing. Siakam for three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Dort finds Williams. Counting good. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
I will tell you what, Jalen Williams is cold-blooded. Big points there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Drains the three-pointer.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Neesmith covering. And a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
And Shea putting it on a string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
Pass to Neesmith. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder leading by 3. There's Williams. Second chance effort. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in this game. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Nobody near Williams. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Turner after the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
And they go to the intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally. Right on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Halliburton for 3. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shea